What's up guys, BTBS here and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. I have been extremely busy. As you may notice here, I have a third set of tank room here, and I've also found a brilliant way of getting seed oil. It gets you a lot more seed oil than the other way gets than the just seeds get you, but it's still not relatively. It's like, well, compared to the seed oil, it's a lot. But compared to everything else, it's not. Right, let me just do this. Oh, it's getting night time. I should probably sleep that away. Right, that's those 5. Now these guys are coming down. Now, as I said last episode, these were just temporary, and I meant it when I said that, by the way. So these are now leaving, and these are now leaving us, and my energy tesseract, everything. This is all, well, I say it's been temporary. It's been about 4 days since I recorded that last episode, because, you know, I don't know much about the MJ powers and stuff like that, so I had to do a little bit of thinking. What do I want to use? What am I going to want to build out of? Like, what am I going to want to actually have as a thing? And I finally decided. Where is my, there it is, jackhammer. And yeah, I've decided what I'm going to do, and oh, I've got a rough idea anyway. I've never built it before. What the, are you serious? You can't break stone brick? I thought the diamond jackhammer was better than it is, to be honest. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But I did think it was better than it currently is. Why do I have 32 blocks of steel on me? Oh, God knows. Right, so, I'm repurposing this room. Yay! I have had this room was where I was originally had my little tanks, and I was doing the refinery stuff. But as you know, that got moved, and I'm going to be setting up another thing a little bit like that. Not in this room, but, oh God, fucking portal gun. You're always louder than I think you are. I'm never expecting the portal gun noise. It's always a shock. Mine. So yeah, this looks like it's a pretty good amount of space. Yeah, I'm going to be able to get rid of that power supply very, very soon. But yes, what we are going to do is we are going to be using boilers and steam power. So you've got 2 types of boilers. You've got your low pressure and your high pressure. One takes iron, one takes steel. The high pressure is exactly as you'd expect. The high pressure is more expensive, but overall it's more efficient. Yeah, that's the word. Oh, why did you guys go off? Fuck. Oh well, let's see. I think 8. Let's chuck 10 in there just to make sure. Fuck it, I'm in no shortage of steel. Call it 8 each, and then we'll just stick this back in here. But yes, you may have noticed I'm glitching there. You may have noticed I moved my Coca-Cola barrel. And there's a good reason I've been stacking up on Coca-Cola this whole time. And it's because I'm going to have probably 2 boilers. Say a low pressure and a high pressure. And the low pressure one will be like water or vice versa. So that's how you make the boiler blocks. It's just blocks like that. So I'm going to need a few more of these. I'm going to build a low pressure solid fueled firebox first. So I'm probably going to need more iron. I'm actually running a little low on iron. I took, like, I think it was 8 stacks of iron out to make a whole bunch of tank blocks. Give me steel. Okay, my inventory is getting cluttered and I do not like that. Let's sort that out. You will go in there with you and you. Oh, really? Right. Stone brick. Oh, balls. There's my low pressure boiler block. And it's gone. It's lost in the mists of the sorting system forever. Oh well. Hang on a minute. That should have been 5 of them. Oh, did I break one? Oh, that's a shitter. I'm not really that bothered overall. I mean, I'm not exactly in a shortage of anything. Oh, actually, while that's cooking, I can show you what I'm really not in a shortage of. 317 UU matter. So yeah, my mass fab has been busy. I've been doing a little bit of work on the solar panels, just, you know, whenever I get enough UU matter, I've just been upgrading them. So these are the ones feeding the power supply, and these are the ones feeding the mass fab. And I have enough UU matter to probably, I'd say, make, what, another 12? What am I doing? Like that. No, you there, and not you. Yeah, there we go. So this is probably going to be a lot of iridium. Oh yeah, that's... Can we make it? No, we did. I was thinking we might be able to get a stack of iridium. How badass would that be? So yeah, our iridium production is kind of just a you know, a little thought in the back of my mind now, because I've got well, I've been spending an awful lot of time with bees lately, like a ridiculous amount of time. So if we have a look at our iridium supply now, we've got another 21. Fucking hell. So, yeah, that's another 11 iridium plates. Plus that gives us, what, 16 iridium plates? Yeah, so that's going to give us 17 iridium plates. We almost have enough to make an extra gravy chest plate, just in case. Don't worry, I'm not going to. I'm not insane. I just like to have fun with y'all. Ah yes, my iron should be cooking. That's the macerator. That's the iron. So yeah, I'm just going to... I just wanted to show you how much iridium I had cooked up and ready to go, basically. Let's see, down to my iron thing. I made a little automatic system for this. If you put a recipe in here, much like an auto crafting table, it won't use the last one unless you tell it to by clicking it. But what you can do is you can feed it from above with hoppers, as long as the recipe is one item. And then you can wooden autarkic, yeah, and have the iron plates come straight out. But yeah, as you can see, I have like 16 stacks of iron tank wall and 9 stacks of gauge. Which means I can make quite a lot of iron tanks. Which is good. I've actually already put in a new iron tank. Mainly for this project, but also for another thing, which is my bees. Whoa. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, my biofuel tank. It's another max size tank. It's got 70 and 71 for biofuel in, biofuel out. And, you know, biofuel is just, it's basically an all-natural, slightly less efficient version of fuel. Which is exactly what you'd expect. And we have a tank right here, and it looks like we have a place to do some setting up. So... saying this is a lot like fuel, what does that mean? Well, that means we can treat it like fuel, and we can refine it. But we're not going to be using refineries. You can use these normal refineries here. I've actually got these turned off right now, just to see how much oil my bees are producing. Sorry, my bee. My one bee has produced around 400 buckets of oil. And all this biofuel is from my bee as well. 126 buckets of biofuel from the one bee. Over a relatively long time frame, but the whole point is that the bees are supposed to be a passive income and not they're not supposed to be able to replace mining or whatever. But I'm going to go a lot more into bees next episode, because or hopefully, because there's a lot of bee stuff I want to do. So yeah, we are going to need 36 for a max size boiler, and you know, these blocks are actually pretty cool. Because until they connect, they're sort of like anti-cover blocks from the red power blocks that you can like cut up and shit. We're gonna need some more iron, so let's go and grab some of that. Our music in the background stopped. This makes me sad. Because I can't hum as good as that music. Do I happen to have a jukebox in here anywhere? I was just gonna say I'll put a record on or something. Jukebox! I do! Awesome. Wait. Cool, let's put a record on. What should we have? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm legally allowed to play those on video. Fuck it. Sorry about that, that's my phone. Right, so yeah, that was a nice little interlude there. We've got enough blocks, and to build the boiler, you need to put something underneath it. So there's two ways of fueling a boiler. You have solid fueled firebox. The annoying thing about searching for this is that all of this stuff can be burnt in one, so it all just comes up. You go solid fueled firebox, and you have the liquid fueled firebox. And I'm thinking long-term liquid in a high-pressure boiler would be our best bet. But just to start off, we're going to go solid in a low-pressure boiler. So we're going to need a bunch of Ferni, and I think you need 9 of them, I'm pretty sure. Fireboxes, that is. Yeah, I think so. I think if you're doing a 3x3, you do. Should we do a 2x2 to start off with? What am I even looking for? Cobble. Wow. Hopped up. Right, so yeah, let's make a few Ferni. And then we're going to need fire charges. So what's that? That's coal powder and some other stuff. Why fire charge? That is like the most random thing to add into a recipe ever. Oh wow, I've got a lot of shit kicking around in here. Do I have any fire charges by any chance? I've definitely seen them. Oh, the sound of opening multiple chests. Oh, I hate that sound. It's like my personal least favourite sound. No, I can't see any in there. Oh well. So what do we need for these? We need coal, gunpowder, and blaze powder, I think? I think so. It's one of those recipes that even in vanilla you just never craft. So let's just stick some coal in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just take a few out. And then we'll just... I know I can macerate these and it's more effective or whatever, but I really don't care. No, okay, so how do you make these? Oh, it's a full piece of coal. Wouldn't that be the way? Pick that shit up. Of course, it couldn't be coal dust. Coal dust isn't... I've been playing too long. There we go, make a few stacks of those. Coal dust isn't vanilla, so it couldn't be coal dust to make it, could it? Remember earlier when I said herped up? Yeah, herped up. So, we're going to need some stone, not some stone, sorry, some brick. Was it a 7? So yeah, 64 should do enough. Oh, I think I hear some music kicking in the background. Yeah, no idea what that music is though. So there we go, a couple of solid fueled fireboxes. And I'm just gonna see if I'm gonna see about making a smaller boiler because I've never actually done this myself, but you always see people doing it and stuff like that in various videos. So put these like this in a 2x2 configuration, and then you take your low pressure boiler blocks and you go say 1, 2, 3, 4, and we already have a working boiler, but I want to make it bigger, slightly bigger. So, can I make it bigger again? No, okay, so it does have a maximum height of 3. That's good to know. So here we have a tiny little derpy boiler. And basically, you supply the boiler with water and a fuel source, and it creates steam. And then the steam can be piped out through liquid ducts, stored in tanks, which means I'm probably going to want to build myself another set of tanks. Oh, fuck! That was close. What's this? Yeah, this is my biomass tank. I'm probably going to build my steam tanks right here. Maybe put in 3 to start with. Just because of the amount of fuel I'm going to be... Oh, I don't actually know how quickly the fuel... Fuck! Fly, you derpy little bastard. Fly. Get up. get up. There we go. Yes, there we go. I'm also going to want an aqueous accumulator, which I have over at my B base. So you guys are going to get a brief little look at the B base while I'm just here. There should be an aqueous accumulator in here. Induction smelter. No, there's not. Okay, I'll just have to go and make one. That's no skin off my arse. Actually, can I remember how to make one? I guarantee not. I'm pretty sure it's a bucket on top. What the hell am I doing? Make a bucket. There we go. And where's that machine frame gone? Machine frame, I think it's like, did I just craft like a 6-7 buckets? It's probably like silver, tin, copper, something like that, and then a reception coil or a pneumatic servo. No, okay, we'll have to look. Ah. Oh, it's tin and glass. I was pretty damn close. Well, I just had copper where there should be tin and no glass in there. Considering this is the first time I've ever played with that with the thermal expansion mod. By the way, loving thermal expansion mod. It is fantastic. It sort of reminds me of like a baby version of. Oh, nice. Just leave the recipe in there. Yeah, aqueous accumulator. I'm gonna want some liquiduct. Let's just take a stack of liquiduct for now. And I'm also gonna want water. Yes, water for my infinite water source for my aqueous accumulator. So, just grab that. Whee! Oh, got some hiccups. Shut up, you bastard. I'll twonk on your glass. Right down here, and we're just going to feed the boiler from underneath. Very easily done. You guys know how an aqueous accumulator works. I've done this all 1,000,000 times before. Maybe not 1,000,000 times on camera, but I have used quite a lot of these aqueous accumulators. I think they are a fantastic block, I must say. Not even requiring power. That is the most beautiful thing. So, get those out of the bar. Get my liquiduct. And I believe, yeah, they also don't require a thing. So there we go, get out of there, and our boiler is now being supplied water. Where's the water? Hello, where's the water? Does the water, why is the water not going in? It's because of that. It was, there we go. So, yeah, if you are using boilers, never let them run out of water. And if they do run out of water, just abandon them and let them cool down. Because if you put water into a boiler that's at, say, 1,000 degrees, you're gonna have a bad time. Let's put it that way. So, in preparation for this, I actually brought something down with me. Chuck some stuff away here. Get some inventory space. There we go. Yeah, I brought something down with me here. All my coal coke. So, I can grab a couple of stacks of coal coke and just pop them straight in there. And you'll see it starts to heat up. And this stuff, this thing burns through coal coke like no one's business. And apparently you can auto feed it if you have like a chest next to it or something. But I'm okay. Well, I can just do something more like this, where I just put that up there, and then say have like a wooden autarkic. Yeah, maybe with some red pipe wire stuff going on there. But that is the basics of a boiler. And it will, once it reaches 100 degrees, it will produce steam. And once it reaches 1,000 degrees, which is usually their maximum, that might only be for a high pressure boiler though. 1,000 degrees is usually their maximum. It will it'll become very, very efficient, and you can like basically stop feeding it fuel, and it will run for like 7 or 8 in-game days without a problem. So once you've got over the initial, sticking all the resources in there at once, it's pretty damn good. And it tells you right there how much heat these produce, 6.4k a piece, which is not bad. A lot of people who have access to them prefer to use blaze rods. If I just grab some blaze rods, they produce 0.5k heat. So it is an awful lot less than than coal coke, but that's a balance thing because they're much easier to get hold of. But you know, how often do you see something burning through coal coke that quickly? That's 11 gone already. That is kind of ridiculous. And there we go, we're filled up on water as well. And this has an internal buffer of 192 buckets of steam. So, I am just going to go and build my tank, and quickly I just want to show you this. For any of you familiar with Buildcraft, one second, let me sleep the night away here. Might as well have my solar panels operate at maximum efficiency. For any of you familiar with Buildcraft, the Builder and the Architect table, I made a max-sized iron tank, used the Architect table to make a blueprint of it, tried to use the Builder, it doesn't work. Don't try it, it crashes your game, and it corrupted my world when I tried to build it. It just kept crashing my game over and over, even once I had removed the blocks. So, yeah, when you're playing Feed the Beast, just watch out for the Builder. It doesn't like mod blocks very much at all, so I'd recommend, if you're going to use it, only use it for like normal stuff. Only use it for vanilla stuff if you can, because the last thing you want is your world getting corrupted. Trust me, if I didn't back up my world every night, like, I would be so mad. If I'd lost more than like half an hour's work, basically, I would be so mad. You better believe I would have creative cheated some of that shit back in. So we're going to start here. And yeah, I'll be back once I built this tank. Oh, so here we go. It's only been like a minute, and already this has got to the point where it's starting to generate steam. And you can see it didn't even burn through that much coal coke to get them. Not even half a stack for a tiny little boiler like this. And yeah, that's not a bad amount of steam. And I'm thinking, if a tiny boiler like this can do it that fast, I want to see what a really good boiler can do. So yeah, I am actually going to upgrade this boiler right now, actually. And let me just chuck some of this shit out of the way. So I need one more liquid solid fueled firebox, and just exactly as you'd expect. And I just need that one more liquid fueled firebox, solid fueled firebox to make it work. And this is just getting ridiculous, so let me put those away. There we go. What did I need for that firebox? I needed a furnace, which I probably actually have some sitting in here. Yeah, there we go. And I need 7 bricks. 7! Yay! Yay! Oh, all I needed is actually the furnace. Well, I'm just going to put those in there to get them out of the way. And simply because I always need more iron tank, I'm just going to stick this iron in there as well. Yeah, cool. So, let's see just how big we can get this one to be. Full boiler! And this has an internal capacity of 432,000 steam. Not bad. And can this one be made more tall? Ah, come back, Eliza. I love you. So, I like the way it kind of just smashes up when you do that. So there we go. That's an even bigger boiler, and I think that's good enough for the starting boiler. I just felt a little bit stupid having a tiny little boiler running like that. So we're just going to fill this guy up. So there we go. It's 4 stacks of coal coke, and we'll see what sort of temperature he gets to. I'm going back to building my tank. I actually only just came over here to check on it because I know how quickly they can go. So yeah, see you in a minute. And it's done, I think. Yeah. There you go. There's our new max-sized tank. Fuck. Shit. There's our new maxed-sized tank. Looking pretty nice over in the corner there. And let's go and check on our boiler again here. So it's burnt through an entire stack of coal coke, and it's got to 55 degrees. Okay, fair enough. No steam generated yet, that's because it's not hit 100. And I did have to come back up and actually grab some more iron tank gauge and wool and shit. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll make it craft the last one of those. And then we'll feed it the steel recipe as well, just because I have no need for steel right now, so I might as well. And I would like to build myself a high pressure boiler because apparently they are a hell of a lot more efficient. Oh look, I've got more iron. Shit, I should have put that in there. Right, there we go. Let's just stick the iron in there for now, along with those low pressure blocks. So yeah, steam boilers, pretty cool. Got a decent amount of steam coming, but I hear you shouting, how do I turn steel and steam into energy? Well, if we simply search steam, you can see a few things coming up here. One, my probably the best, liquid steam. Then we have the hobbyist, the commercial, and the industrial steam engine. Each requiring different things. So you've got gold-plated gears, which is just stone and gold nuggets. And then you have the commercial, which is iron gears and iron plates. And the industrial, which takes steel gears and steel plates. Now remember, each steel gear is 4 steel and a stone gear. So that's 8 steel right there. 3 of these is 4, so that's 12 steel per engine. And let's see, if we're running a low size tank, this should put out enough steam per tick to run at least 2 of those engines. But here's the beautiful part. What we're going to do is we're going to filter all the steam out. And I'll probably put this on the back actually, because this is just going to be where I generate the steam, not where I generate the MJ. So what we can do is have these liquid ducts like so, because steam in pipes is compressible. So what you can do is you can get yourself to say each pipe can hold 1 steam coming out, 1 bucket of steam coming out of one thing. If you do it like this, this pipe can then hold 4 buckets in one. Sort of like how the EU in the pipe travels in packets. It can hold 4 packets of steam all in one bit, which normal liquids can't do. But, you know, steam shouldn't be a liquid, so it makes sense that they made it compressible like so. Now, I just need to get myself a couple of my liquid Tosseracs. And I love these things. They are amazing. I'm never going back to like normal pipes. Why would I? These things are so cool. So this is going to be, let's call it 965. Steam in. Save frequency, set this to send only. And then we go over to our newly formed Tankular device. Oh, I missed. Shit. And then we'll put another one on the top here, which is also set to steam in, but this will be set to receive only. Set save. And now as soon as that thing starts making steam, it's going to get pumped straight out into our engine here. And it looks like we might burn through 2 stacks of coal coke to get this to 100 degrees. But the really good thing is I can keep feeding this and get it up even higher, and the higher and higher it gets, the more efficient it gets. So I can feed this thing like over the course of a month, say a real month. I could probably feed it like 1,024 stacks of coal coke, but it would probably end up putting out somewhere around a zillion, billion, kajillion MJ. And there is another thing you can do with steam as well if you want to generate EU, which I believe is turbine, steam turbine housing. Yes, and then you need turbine rotor, which is made of 3 turbine discs. This is an awful lot of steel in this. But basically, yeah, you build the turbine housing. It's a multi-block structure, so it's a 3x3x3 solid, I think. So you're going to need yourself like 9 of this. So that's all those steel blocks and steel plates to make this recipe 9 times. And then you're going to need to make yourself these steel turbine blades. Each one is 3 steel, and then the turbine discs. So that's 8 times 3, because you're going to need 3 of those discs for this. So that's a block of steel, and then 8 times 3, so that's another 24 steel, so that makes 33 steel per turbine disc. So that's 99 steel just for one turbine rotor, and they run out, but they take forever to run out. But yeah, that is basically a nice big multi-block structure which you can use to generate EU. I believe it generates at somewhere around the notion of 100 EU per tick, as long as it has steam running into it. And you know what, where are my wrath lamps? It's far too dark and dingy down here, and these torches are not helping. I think I left like a stack of wrath lamps over here. Half a stack, close enough. Oh yeah, I made a lot of wrath lamps. If you couldn't tell by the fact that they are absolutely everywhere down here. In fact, let's just put a little bit of energy into my gravity chest here. Fuck it, we'll steal it from here. It's all my energy, I ain't got no qualms about stealing it. And just because it's my energy, I should get it generating again. So go back to daytime. Here we go. Now, take my chest back. Oh, no, not in there. Got a bit worried then. That will do. That gives me enough energy to fly around a bit and not take damage and everything. So I'm going to knock all of these dirty fucking torches out. Every single one of these nasty little buggers. You know, originally I liked these torches. They look really cool. And I think I'm just going to go with 4 wrath lamps. And I don't need 4 wrath lamps, but I like having 4 wrath lamps everywhere. And I'm even going to put one up here just because can't hurt to have more illumination. But yeah, because I built this room on an even amount, so on the 2s, I have to use 4 wrath lamps in the middle. But I've got them spaced out down here to the point now, and what I'm probably going to be doing is just building a shitload more tanks, especially steam tanks. Steam tanks are going to be very important because the steam is pretty much going to be our main source of MJ generation now. The commercial steam engines that I showed you, the ones that are just you know, relatively steam expensive, can each pump out I think it's 8 MJ per tick, as long as they're being supplied with enough steam. And you know what, I'm just going to do what I always do. Just come here and then here. I have no idea how many times I've crafted, or sorry, not crafted, done this exact thing. Stack of sticks, stack of cobble, stack of levers, and then I just lose them. I don't know how, I just lose them. They disappear. Forgot about that. Move, vile thing. And then probably there and there. Does that work? I have no clue. Oh, this thing's generating lots and lots of steam. I think I'm going to need these, like, basically on the wall next to it to get it to work. So let's just do this. And let's see, if you see the steam amount in here is basically going up and down. If we turn these on, the steam amount should be going down. No, not even. Typical. Maybe the choke point is the liquid tesseract. It does have a limited amount of transferring. But yes, we have liquid steam. Here we go. This is our steam tank. And you can see the steam pouring in there, which you really shouldn't be able to see. Oh, that's fantastic. That is just brilliant. So let's just see. Just add a couple more liquid ducts here. Yeah, they don't need the redstone to actually start pumping out, which is strange. And then just connect these up to there. Is this finally losing steam yet? No, it's generating far too much. So if we take the fuel out of here, you'll see that now it's not even burning anything. And it should still generate steam at pretty much the same speed because it takes a long time for its heat to go down. I mean, right now its heat is only 119 degrees, so I wouldn't go touching this thing, but I wouldn't be too afraid of it. Nothing that much to worry about. You know? So I shouldn't even need these. This should be pumping its steam out. Yeah, it is. And so yeah, that is how we are going to make a lot of our power, most probably. Get these ones and then connect them up. See if it's actually losing steam. We are drawing a lot of steam out of this thing very fast. But it just doesn't want to give up. It just doesn't want to admit that we've beaten it. Take those back, thank you. Oh, no, not shift. Shift click to put it on. No, crouch. Yeah, shift. Yeah, shift click to put it on. And then normal right click to put it to do that. So, oh my god, this thing is so fast. Maybe we do actually have to have these set to their draw mode. I don't know. No, that turns them off. Okay, that's good to know. So we want these set to the opposite mode. So they weren't all drawing in steam at the same time. So we want them like that, and do we want that one like that? I don't know. Let's just have a quick check here. Yeah, this thing is just generating steam at such a ridiculous rate that we can't even touch it, basically. And yeah. So let's go and check our steam tank over here. Oh, look at that. 500 buckets of steam already. This is going to be fantastic. And when we finally get an engine set up, we are going to do that pretty much the same way the way you'd expect. We're going to pump steam through liquid tesseracts, and this is like as much steam as I can pull out in one go. And the boiler at 116 degrees is still beating me. You know, I really don't need any more fuel in there. This thing is hanging on. It's doing its best, you know? There's only so much steam can go through a tesseract at once, though. So let's try putting down another tesseract on the steam in frequency here. And send only. And see if we can drastically increase our steam movement speed. Looks like it, actually. It does look like it. Looks like it's moving a lot faster. Oh yeah, I just saw 72,000. Sorry, 570. Yeah, 72,000. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't even use that much coal coke in there, and it worked pretty damn well. And I just realised that I spent a long time of this episode doing like nothing. So hopefully next episode I can get to building some engines. I'm probably going to record that pretty much right now because I need the MJ power to power my bees and stuff and such. So how's our fuel doing? Is that an entire? Do we have an entire tank of? Holy fuck! We have an entire 10,000 buckets of fuel there, and another 5,000 there. And I haven't been making fuel for the longest time. These have just been off. I mean, look, I just turned these off at the back here. If you're just wondering, that's how you turn them on. Just change the the energy side. But yeah, we're running out of creosote very quickly, and now we have steam. Oh, this is so. I love all these random tanks full of liquids. This is just brilliant. I need to put some more glass in these tanks. I ideally want every tank to have the same sort of design. Like I'm okay with the corner tanks having the walls like that, but this is no longer a corner tank, and nor is this. But yeah, Steam. Not just a fantastic PC gaming platform. Oh, look at that steam coming in. We are generating so much steam. And once again, the engines are off. They're off. They ain't doing shit. They're just like, ah, fuck this. This is yours. Maybe I can draw more steam out the front there. Let's just connect all these together. And then we'll just stick the tesseract on there. So can we actually drain the amount of steam in there now? Oh no, we need to change this to actually work. And now can we drain the steam? Oh, it's going faster. It's definitely going faster. Maybe the steam isn't compressible to this level, like it's not compressible on a 9:1 ratio. I don't know. All I know is that when, like, all I have to do is wait like 5 minutes and this is going to be full. And I probably don't even need my engine fueled, which it's not. It's still at 111 degrees, still producing steam. It looks like it's producing steam faster than we can take the steam, to be honest. I am actually just going to run a Liquiduct over to my steam tank just to make sure that we get as much steam as we can as fast as we can. Because I do feel like we're not, we're wasting some steam generation potential. And hey, there's nothing wrong with having a, oh shit, yeah, I haven't got a thing, do I? I'm going to grab another gauge quickly. Oh, yeah, I'm still recording, motherfucker. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And remember, steam hurts. Steam is hot. Steam is very painful. Ooh, steam is invisible. Steam is invisible. No, I don't want it there, actually. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.